It sounds like Sunday's the day to look out for.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Sunday is like, if you want to put a bullseye on all the days, it's going to be Sunday because everything's going to happen then. Like literally everything. So get ready. It's going to be a wet one. Thankfully, right now, pretty quiet. We actually had a beautiful sunset today thanks to some clear skies. Temperatures dropping down into the 30s overnight. Now, they drop further if it weren't for the fact that we're going to see a little bit of a wind shift coming up, and I'll touch on that in a second. But overall, big picture thing, relatively cold outside. You're going to want to bundle up as you head out the door if you're still out the door and you're not going to bed. As we get through the rest of the evening, as I mentioned, mid-30s, and I think we could have gotten a little bit lower. Last night we were in the 20s. Tonight we get into the 30s, if not for the fact you see some cloud cover starting to move in from the west. Big problem here is that we have a wind shift that is going to basically bring these winds out of the southeast. And what that means is that you're going to get that Atlantic moisture brought into the region. That's going to get stacked up against these mountains. And as a result, much cloud cover to move into the region. That's going to really subdue a lot of those overnight lows and tame them and allow them to be a little bit more mild. It's also going to allow for the opportunity for some fog to develop. So we haven't had that in a little while, but tonight is a good night for that because of that moisture, because of those temps dropping, because those dew points moving on in with that moisture. And so as a result, you could see some very decreased visibility, especially in the morning hours on Saturday. Something to watch out for as you hit the roads for wherever you're going, because you're going to want to plan your weekend around that Saturday. Sunday is not going to be a good day. We've got a low pressure system making its way off to the east with that cold front in hand. Once that front moves through, it's going to bring in a lot of rain into the region. That's all going to begin mostly around sunrise on Sunday and just continue throughout the day. We're going to get hammered by the amount of rain that we have over the course of this Sunday, and it's not going to stop. You might have some lulls where it gets a little bit lighter, but pretty much nonstop throughout the day. And so keep the rain gear on hand, stay inside if you have to. The big key I do want to point out as well is overnight, as those temps drop off the back of that cold front, you're going to see us get closer to freezing and even below freezing. That's going to make things favorable for a little bit of snowfall on the backside of this front. So something to watch out for. I don't want anybody to be surprised Monday morning when potentially you walk out the door and you see some very, very light snow accumulation on the ground. That is absolutely a possibility, clearing out by the time we get to the late morning hours on Monday. So a very, very long duration event. Rain totals looking good, though. Could get up to 2 inches of rain there. And then the rest of the week, well, it's going to be cold and it's going to be dry. Not a whole lot to look forward to after that. It's that one rain chance, one and done.
Yeah, we need that rain.
Yeah, we're going to get soaked on Sunday, but you're right. We need it. All right.